Narcissistic individuals can often react very strongly when confronted or challenged in some way, due to the fact that narcissistic individuals feel entitled to do as they please. How dare you call them out? They believe that they're superior to you. They believe that they're special. They require that excessive attention and will go all out to receive it. They will also go all out to pull you down any way they can, and they lack the empathy to care for how it negatively impacts you. They have those double standards. They can criticise you and you're not allowed to react to them, but you even offer them some constructive feedback in the hope of helping them. They're going to be majorly offended and start attacking you while accusing you of being the one who's attacking them. We can often want to confront people who have wronged us, challenge people about their actions and their behaviours, or even offer people some friendly, helpful advice. When it comes to dealing with a narcissist, none of this will ever work with them. We ourselves, when confronted about something, can sort of take a step back and not particularly like it. However, we'll usually go away and reflect on it. With a narcissist, they reflect on how you're the issue and how they need to get you back. So when you confront them or challenge their behaviour, they're usually going to go all out to scapegoat you, to make you look like you're the issue, and to get their enablers to support them, and also so that their flying monkeys daren't stand up to them because they can see the consequences you suffered for daring to do so. So a narcissistic individual will go all out to blame and shame you for their behaviour, to isolate you from support, to exclude you, to make you look like the issue. They can respond with that rage and that anger. They've suffered a narcissistic injury because they believe they're entitled to do as they please. How dare you have the nerve to question their authority? They suffer that narcissistic injury. We can all find out we've been lied to, deceived, cheated on, betrayed in some way, and it brings out that anger and that resentment and that rage. With a narcissistic individual, simply just say no to them and watch how angry they get, because they believe they're entitled to have everything their own way. So they can come at you with those explosive outbursts or aggressive behaviour in order to intimidate and to silence you. Some grandiose narcissists will be like this no matter who they are around, to keep their enablers and flying monkeys in check. However, those who don't have enough enablers and flying monkeys or enough of the charismatic charm, it'll depend on the audience, on who's around. They'll probably just rage out at you with anger when there's no witnesses to their behaviour. Then in public, they're sweet and nice and kind and loving and caring, so nobody could believe that other side of them, even if you tried to explain it to somebody else. Challenge a narcissist, confront a narcissist, especially the covert fragile. The grandiose will too, when needed, will simply turn into the role of the victim. They play either the hero or the victim. They're not going to be the villain unless they can use it to intimidate somebody. So a narcissist will happily go into that victimhood, playing the victim to gain the sympathetic attention and make you look like the aggressor, accuse you of attacking them, claim they can't do anything right for you. What's your problem? Why are you always out to get them? Why don't you like them? Are you the one that's jealous of them? So they will go all out to play the victim. A narcissist will use Jennifer Freud's Darvo, where they will deny any wrongdoing, attack their victim, and reverse the roles of a victim and offender. One prime example of this is a narcissistic parent, be it male or female, who flat out refuses to pay any form of child support, goes all around the houses to avoid paying any form of child support because they refuse to take responsibility for their own children. Yet they deflect this by playing the victim of how hard done to they are, claiming that the other person just wants them for their money. They just want me for money. And narcissists often genuinely believe that. They believe that they're that important, and they're simply not. People just want them to take responsibility for their own actions, which a narcissist simply doesn't want to do. They will use denial and lies. They will flat out deny any issues or lie to protect their image, the facade that they're trying to sell to those around them. They can use the silent treatments. They can happily withdraw any form of communication to punish you, to control you for daring to stand up for them. So they're programming you to think twice on the next occasion because of what happened on the last occasion. Not only will they fall silent on you, they will go all out to find another source of supply and then rub it in your face to provoke that jealousy. So if a child dares to question the authority of a narcissistic parent, the narcissistic parent will then scapegoat that child, ignore that child, and pick up another child, and then go and treat it and spoil it. See, look what you're missing out on, because you dared to stand up to them. They will use projection. A narcissist will happily accuse you of their very behaviour, their faults. So you dare stand up to them and they accuse you of attacking them in some way. They make you look like the issue. Narcissistic individuals get you to a point where you have to say no to them, and then they accuse you of being difficult or not caring about them in some way. They will go all out with the smear campaigns. They're looking to ruin your reputation. Male narcissists can do this. With female narcissists, they enjoy the gossiping and ruining people's reputations. Males also do it. They will spread false or damaging information about you. They will often tell those who gossip first. So the people that they tell are the ones that sort of spread the information, and then it ends up being like Chinese whispers as people add bits of information to it. And then the narcissist can sort of stand back and deny and lie. No, that was nothing to do with me. I didn't start it. No, I've not said anything. Because about 20 other people are now talking about you. They will spread those half-truths. They will go all out to get a reaction from you that works in their favour, so they can use that reaction to discredit you. Call them out and they're going to go all out to manipulate you. They will use charm, they will use flattery, they will use gaslighting, they will use guilt tripping to sway you back into compliance. By gaslighting, you doubt yourself and not them, and then you're looking for them to validate your experience. By using charm, they can sort of get away with it with, oh, would they really mean it like that? Would they really do that? Well, they gain the supporters. By using flattery, they're buttering you up to work in their favour. By guilt tripping you, they're looking to place that false guilt within you so that you live life on their terms and not yours. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic people, the best way to call them out is don't call them out. It's learning to recognise their behaviour, recognise them for who they are as a person. Fair enough, if someone does something wrong once, we all make mistakes. You can talk to someone about it, and then if they repeat it, it's who they are as a person. Those who don't take responsibility for their behaviour are not going to change their behaviour. We need to recognise them for who they are, unbelievably cruel, and then step away from them, especially when they go all out to bring the worst out in us. You want to surround yourself with people who want the best for you and want to bring the best out in you, as you want the best for others and you want to bring the best out in others. Not those who want to sabotage you and see you suffer and bring out the worst in you so that they can feel better about themselves. So instead of calling them out, safely create that distance. Gather any evidence in case you need to use it in the future. And if it's all possible, find a way to go no contact. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have some limited one-to-one slots available. I do also have several books out on Amazon. 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People if you cannot go no contact, which is this one. How to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. A Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, which is a full guide on the criterias and the behaviours, and then a few ideas on helping with recovery from narcissistic and emotional abuse. And the new book, which people have been asking for, which is the hilarious and horrifying Narcissistic Memes and Their Meanings, which is out now and available on Amazon in ebook, paperback and hardback. And there's currently a special offer on for those who are happy to leave a 5-star review. Then please send me a message, because the Break Free from Narcissistic and Emotional Abuse online course is absolutely free. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.